To see Riyad Mahrez start again, and Gabriel Jesus, another City Centurion today, he's been selected with Sergio Aguero and Kevin De Bruyne named as substitutes.
26, Riyad Mahrez.
It is an emotional day, possibly his last as a player for Aurelio Gomez for Watford. Unlike Will Froston in '84, left-back Jose Holebas saw his red card before the final rescinded, so he plays in an unchanged back line. And the rest of the team is the same too, with much attention on semi-final star Gerard Deulofeu and captain and talisman Troy Deeney. Look at his starting position.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant, because I tell you what, the ball from Decore was sensational on his left foot. Put it exactly where he wanted to put it for Gerard Deulofeu to run onto.
He's been caught on the ball this time though, and Bernardo Silva has found Raheem Sterling. Sterling's effort smothered. Sterling again. David Silva with the chance! David Silva with the goal! It's the first one that he scored since the end of December.
Well, he wins the header when it comes down to him in a minute. This one here, he gets up early. All I was thinking when it comes back to him, is he offside? No, he's not. He's in an onside position. It's a lovely header from Raheem Sterling back into the path of David Silva, and he smashes it into that far corner. Came from nothing, guy, really. Great strike, though. Kept it down, on target, gets his goal.
Manchester City have set off on their journey to a unique treble of all the prizes that the English men's game has to offer in a season. And their first goal, fittingly, has been scored by a player who's been with them on every step of that road. 27 games without a goal before today. Must be his longest ever in a City shirt. That is a big one.
Yeah, you'd have thought so, and it is a huge one.
Gundogan. David Silva. Feminier will get it away.
Beautiful pass from David Silva there. Just through the legs of Will Hughes, I think it was.
Bernardo Silva. Lifting it in for Jesus! Whose goal is it? It's a second for City. Jesus will claim it crossed the line before it was tapped home for sure by Sterling. Just what Watford didn't need. That expression tells the story. They had to hang on until half-time.
That was the feeling. You could feel this coming. They've tried this ball a couple of times already this afternoon. It's not quite come off, but this guy, Bernardo Silva, the quality he possesses is just brilliant. That's inch perfect. He's not got much room to drop that ball into. And like I said, it's absolutely spot on. Does it go over the line? I'm not sure it does. It may go down as a Raheem Sterling goal. Either way, it's a beautifully worked one.
And they've given it to Gabriel Jesus for now. Hard to tell from that. But look at Raheem Sterling. Everybody wants to score in an FA Cup final, of course they do.
Correct. See your name in the history books.
Jesus given the credit. They'll talk about that later. Couldn't quite get it through the gap to create the chance.
It's weird in the end, because they had that many people run over it, they closed the gap themselves.
Sterling. Chance for three now. It's a cross to De Bruyne. Magnificent. De Bruyne for Manchester City. Three goals in the Watford net. Three trophies going into the Manchester City cabinet. Watford caught, stranded at the other end. City are running away with the final now.
Yeah, you always felt they were going to be leaving themselves wide open at the back, Watford. But the difference, you have to say, is City have been clinical with their finishing. Anytime they've had the opportunities, Pereira not winning the battle, Jesus wanting it more. The minute he picks out this man, well, he seems to be the coolest man in the stadium with his 1v1, taking it around Aurelio Gomez with ease. And as you said, Guy, you can only feel that that is the FA Cup going to Manchester.
He knows it too. The season is almost over. An unrivaled season from Manchester City in the English domestic game.
From that man, and for the majority of his team.
De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus is onside and running through. Jesus scores a fourth for Manchester City. It is an FA Cup final massacre. And the boys of 69 are enjoying it too. The summer of 19 will be one to remember.
All the goals have been very similar for City today. Just kind of wanting those first and second balls more. The delivery from De Bruyne is as expected, right on the money. It's a cool finish from Gabriel Jesus, but it's just those key moments for Watford. They've not won that kind of first ball or that second ball, and when you don't do that against this unbelievable City side, they punish you, they make you pay for it, and they've done it all afternoon, and that's exactly why the score sat at 4-0.
Gabriel Jesus has 2, Manchester City have 4, and if you add the Community Shield at the start of the season to the list, you can claim it's 4 trophies, not 3. It's almost an apologetic glance from captain to captain. Bernardo Silva. Silva across! Scored by Sterling! 5 goals for Manchester City. The boy who grew up in the shadow of the Wembley arch has contributed to history in the making. Nothing Gomez could do, nothing Watford have been able to do to stem the relentless blue tide.
Yeah, it's hard to watch now from a Watford point of view, but you can't help but just marvel at the beauty and the creativity of this Manchester City team. It's brilliant play from Bernardo Silva again. How many times have we seen that this season? Ball getting delivered from one side, here comes Raheem Sterling to stick it in the back of the net again. It's obviously something that they work on heavily, nothing Gomez can do.
It is his 24th goal of the season, 1 more than he got last season. Manchester City have got 1 more than any other team has got in a Wembley FA Cup final. And now we are looking at 6. We are maybe looking.
If they had him all year, that's the scary thing. Not had their best player really, essentially, all year.
Walker. There's Sterling. Bernardo Silva. Here come the hungry ones. De Bruyne. Gomez saves, but Sterling reacts again. Raheem Sterling doubles up on his day. City have 6. Even Pep Guardiola is scratching his head in disbelief at this. Even he can't quite believe how good the team he built has become.
It was almost a look of embarrassment from Pep Guardiola, like he feels bad for what his team have done, and they have just been so ruthless today. Good play from Raheem Sterling and Bernardo Silva, but it's all about this ball from Kevin De Bruyne again. You don't take any time, he picks out his man. Yes, there's a little bit of luck there with a rebound off the post. It's a great save from Gomez initially, but you put yourself on these situations enough times, all of a sudden you start getting a bit of luck. And how much luck is that for Raheem this season? About 25 times now? Is that a bit of luck? Don't think that's luck, is it?
A sensational season for Sterling and pretty much every one of those Manchester City players, and for all of those supporters.